Hey everybody, welcome to Hodl and Shill. This is going to be day 6 of our Bitsgap follow along. And so this is actually take 2 of this video. I just finished recording it and then went to check it on the playback and there was absolutely no sound. So hopefully this is working. And let's jump right in. So today we don't have an extreme amount of profit to report back. We're at 31.78, which means that we're only up $4 from yesterday. However, that's to be expected. If you remember yesterday, or if you were with us yesterday and watched yesterday's video, we stopped one of these pairs to jump in on CRO USD and to catch the crypto.com run up as this coin runs all the way up and down, obviously with our trailing down function. We didn't have this running as a pair, and I thought that it was pretty important to do, so that's exactly what we did. And you can see in 21 hours, we're at 0.73% for the day. So we only made $3, not anything great or nothing to write home about, and that's okay. It's only been 21 hours and 54 minutes, so we're going to let it do its thing. And if you notice right now, there is a API issue. It's because Coinbase Pro is down. I don't know if you guys have checked it. Kind of annoying. Usually you see this when we are in a huge bull run and there's a huge run up on Bitcoin, or like, for example, when Shiba ran. But with everything just kind of going flat right now, it's kind of weird to see that. But if you put your mouse over the status, just so that you guys know, it'll tell you what these different things mean. And so API issue just means that the exchange key is not working. The reason it's not working is because you can't log in. So hopefully they get that fixed sooner rather than later. Okay, so we're going to just jump right to our top profit. If you go look, Jasmy is still our number one. We are at $945 profit for the month, and this has been running for 1 month and 11 days at 1.90% a day. 20 grids is what we're running on this, so I'm super excited about this. This one I'm really excited to see it break the $1,000 mark, and it's one that we're just going to let go and let it run and do its thing as long as it needs to do it. So look at this chart. I like to go back and look. So in 30 days, here's what we've done. I mean, we picked it up down here. This thing dumped off. I mean, it went to $4.99, and then it when it got listed on Coinbase, it went all the way up to almost $5, $4.99, and then it dropped all the way down here into the 5 cent range, and then we picked it up right around here, around 8 cents, and we rode it all the way up, down, and down lower, back up, and then right here is where we get to, I think this is Binance listing it, get this huge run up. And I mean, it's just this chart trading has just been flawless for automated trading. I mean, look at that, just amazing. So 79%, very, very good for 1 month and 11 days. Our number two, we've got Elon USDT. That's at 72% for 1 month and 4 days. So this is actually right. I mean, this is a picture perfect of where we want to be. 2% a day or above. So I'll take that, the little bit of percentage that we get up, that is 0.07, I'll take it. We're getting 2% a day here, so nothing to complain about. Very, very good, and it's just doing what it needs to do. Again, we can look at this chart because it's a 1 month and 4 days old, and look at that. I mean, just unbelievable. Beautiful. Okay. Next, we have our Shiba USDT, 0.075% a day, an API issue right now because Coinbase is down again. Nothing crazy here, nowhere near our goal, especially for 1 month and 11 days. But if you remember, we had that huge run up, and then things have just been kind of sideways and boring and even down. And we're not down, we're up 31%. So I'll take it, and I'm going to just let it run because I want to pick this up on the way up. And it's just one to let it go. And again, we're doing this as a follow along. So live and learn and figure out what's going to work and what's not, right? Okay. All right. So let's see. We don't need to go through all of these. Right here is where we're going to actually transition before we talk about our lowest earners. Let's go with average daily, talking about that 2% that we're looking for. So you can see here this Avalanche 3L, this is a leveraged pair, 4.74% in 6 days and 5 hours. I mean, this is just picture perfect. I mean, I would love it if it took this, if it just kept this up. So we'll see what happens, but I mean, it's only been 6 days. I'm sure this will probably drop down and average out, but right now this is doubling our goal of 2%. And I'm fine with that. So we're gonna let this thing go and see where it's at in 1 month's time. Next, we've got XYO. So XYO is actually, so talk about picture perfect. Today is the 1 month anniversary of starting this bot, and it is at 82% for the month. So definitely right there where it needs to be, over that 2% mark. And I mean, just look at this. This is just unreal. Just like, I mean, you couldn't trade that manually so perfect, you know? It's just this bot does what it's supposed to do. And that's just great. Okay, so hopefully these API issues get fixed and sooner rather than later, and we're back up and going where we need to because Coinbase is stopping our gains right now while they're down. Okay, so then let's go over the last one. So this one here, Elon is at 2%. We just talked about that. Jasmine is close to 1.90. FTG, I had high hopes for this. I still do. 12 days and 1.75%. So it's just missing the mark, but it's doing what it needs to do. So that's fine. And that's about it. We're not going to go through every single one of these. I did want to talk about, so this Yushi is a gaming token on the Binance Smart Chain. This is actually picking up. It was actually really, really low, and it's starting to pick up 1% a day for 12 days. We'll see where we're at in 30 days. And also on Gate.io that we're testing out is this Floki. And Floki I'm very bullish on. I think that it's going to be super exciting to see what happens. So this is one that we're just running. It's 0.76% for 2 weeks, so 14 days, 18 hours. Nothing crazy. But if you look at the chart, I mean, this thing went down pretty low. So look at this. I mean, we brought it up here and we rode it up and down. It popped back up and then came down again. And now it looks like we're starting the uptrend. So I'm super excited about that. And we'll see what happens in the next 14 days. We'll review this after 1 month's time and then see if we want to keep it running or not. Okay, so now what we're going to do is let's go to bot profit, and we're going to actually go down to our losers and talk about those. We don't have any losers per se in terms of having anything that is in the red. Our bot profit is all in the green. However, it's low. So our scalper bots, I mean, 40 cents after 8 days. Look at this. I mean, 10,149 trades. If it wasn't for that contest, like we've talked about previously this week, probably wouldn't run these scalper bots. There's better use for our capital. But I'm running this with $22. So I mean, with $22, it's actually traded 10,000 times, which just I mean that's mind blowing. And then our next one would be ADA, the Cardano KCS pair, which is also a scalper bot, and this is traded 8,000 times, and it's made $2 profit. So you can see these scalper bots are just not that extremely profitable, but they are doing what they need to for the high frequency trading. And we went up another 100 spots in our rank, so that's a good sign, and we're going to let them go. But that's going to be basically it. If you would change anything here, I'd love to hear it. I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments below. Anything, any kind of criticism, constructive feedback, things that you think would work better, pairs that you think we should stop. We talk about them. So I'd love to hear it. Again, we're learning together, and that's the whole point of this series. So let's get together here. Let's learn and let's figure out how to do these things in the most efficient way and make the most money. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow.